Right, day 11. So, look, I'm not quite done with the day, but I thought I would record this. I'm getting ready to go for a run, but I just finished calling for sale by owners. You know, I'd really never called them before. This was my first time. I did listen to Ricky's video about calling them and telling them you're going to help them for free. I feel like mixed results. I don't know. You know, probably it's just, I've never done that before, so... You know, I don't know. I will say that I did have a pretty nice conversation with the lady. We talked for like 25 minutes. So had a nice connection with her, got her email address. I had another nice conversation with a guy, got his email address. And you know, he's relocating out of the state. Let's see. And then quite a few people. You know, there were some, you know, our market is pretty, let's see, inventory is extremely low here, pretty much in all the cities. So I called for sale by owners like 2 hours from me, okay? And 2 hours is pretty effing far, all right? Like you know, I work my little area up here. Like I usually don't drive more than like 30 minutes to a listing. So 2 hours is way out there. And yeah, I mean, you know, there were a couple people that were like, hey, man, all these people are calling me. You know, inventory must be really low, blah, blah, blah. There was one guy that was like, I had some buyers, but they didn't feel comfortable buying without a buyer's agent. It was a weird conversation because he said that they did have buyer's agents. He was like, some of them had buyer's agents, some of them didn't. So he said that they didn't feel comfortable moving forward. And like, I don't blame them. Like, this guy, I don't know what he knows about contracts and all that stuff. He was like, oh, it's so easy, like, blah, 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 blah. Well, then why didn't he just write it up? You know, seemed a little bit weird. Or he could have hired the attorney. He could have offered to hire the attorney and have him write it up. But I don't know. I think it must have been more than that because this guy is going to have an agent listed anyway. Like, literally, like, so I had put together this list. So here's what I did. I used for sale by owner on Redx. So I pulled those ones. And then I also used, I went into Zillow and got the ones that weren't on their list. Because basically, when I was talking to the lady with the for sale by owner for Redx, I guess they're having trouble pulling them from Zillow. So I pulled the Zillow ones. So I talked to the Zillow people and I talked to the Redx people. And when I pulled the Zillow list, I pulled it like a couple days ago. And this particular guy was on the market for sale by owner and now is going for sale by agent, like literally 2 days later. So, you know, who knows, man, what he was trying to tell me. Anyway, I did talk to somebody and I might have a lead for one of my buyers. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to sort of see what my buyer comes up with. Seems like it could work out for him. Yeah. So I'll sort of follow up with the full ending to this day after I get done with this run. Yeah. And yeah, I'll update you. Talk again soon. All right, we are wrapped. Another long night. I am probably like an hour past my bedtime. I'm really trying to, I'm really working to that 10 o'clock. Can't get there. So who knows? Anyway, let me give you my call results. So I called for sale by owners today. Let's see. I had 12 people I called from Zillow, and then 38 in Redx, and I ended up with 31 contacts and 2 email addresses. You know, I think, you know, overall, I was really excited about this. You know, I kind of liked, you know, people's reactions to, hey, I want to help you out for free was, interesting. It felt a lot like at some points kind of prank calling. And then you know what? There was a point where I started to like understand the joy that Ricky gets out of this, okay? It does seem like you're prank calling people because you never know what the F they're gonna say to you. And there's just this moment where you know, I'd had a lot of like kind of like long conversations with for sale by owners, which I sort of found a little bit, you know, draining. I don't know, like I was just kind of tired because some of them, like this lady I talked to for like almost a half an hour, okay? And it's just an exhausting conversation. And so I was just like, kind of like getting through the dials, and some of these people, man, I was just like, what's this guy gonna say? Like, people just, they just had many different reactions, and it was interesting. I didn't really have anybody like cuss me out. You know, I think people were sort of short and rude, but I don't know. It sounds like they're getting lots of phone calls, so I don't really blame them. It's a little bit annoying, but I just kind of think if you're going to do for sale by owner, you know, actually, I didn't say what I was going to say. You know what? I don't think they know what they're getting into. And, you know, as a matter of fact, I was talking to this lady, and she didn't really sound like she knew very much about like selling houses. She was like, I don't even know how to use a computer. I was like, you know, so that worries me. I did try to help her out as much as I could. And yeah, so yeah, I thought it was great. I will probably, well, I mean, I'll definitely call for sale by owners again. You know, like I think I mentioned this, like in my market, we don't really have that many for sale by owners. I mean, like I was like literally calling people that are like 2 hours away. Like that's like, you know, just so I could like do the task, right? Like of making the phone call. But there are people that were literally like, yeah, it's like a 2-hour drive for me to get to that. And it's far, like, you know, like 2-hour drive, like past the city of Seattle is like crazy land. Okay. Like, I don't even know what to say. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely reach out to him again, and I'll probably follow up with 2 people that I got their email addresses. And, you know, actually, as a matter of fact, there's one person that I called and I talked to him about his property, and I actually think I have a buyer for it. So I was like, well, I might have 2 buyers for it. So I'm actually going to show it to one of my buyers on Sunday. So we'll have a look at it and see what he thinks. I don't know. It's kind of a complicated deal. Like the guy has it set up as a rooming house, which is, I don't know, like how many rooming houses are there? How many buyers for that are there? Like, so yeah, shit might just line up and work out. Yeah. Oh, and then, you know, I'm up so late because I was working on my holiday cards. Okay. I think I finally got those done. I can get them in the mail tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty big day. I'm going to go and preview some property, and, yeah, I'm going to take my mom and my daughter with me, and we're going to go and look at some stuff, which will be fun. And, yeah, I mean, I think overall, pretty productive day. I got my run in. Yeah. And I felt like the run felt pretty good today. The run felt pretty good. I did my little mini workout in the morning. I think I might have missed my vitamins. So yeah, that's that. And I think I did okay on hydration. You know, I'm totally guilty of like kind of getting into things and like sort of forgetting to drink water, and then drinking a ton of water, and then like having to wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and all that stuff. But yeah. Look, you just got to power through it, man. I think if you like me are on this journey, like just push through. Next day. You know what? Weekly emails going out. I send mine out on Thursday, so that's going out tomorrow. Yeah. Oh man, my freaking next few days are just freaking packed. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are completely full. You know, it's what it's supposed to be. Anyway, if you like the video, please like, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again soon. YouTube.